As you're getting ready to evaluate the information that you've collected and formatted here, I wanted to show you how you can go ahead and make some charts using this information. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need to pick which information you want in your chart. So I'm going to want the student names, and I'm going to want their pre-test and their post-test. So I'm going to go ahead and click Control so that I can highlight their names, the pre-test scores, and the post-test scores. Now, if you click up here at the column name, so this is column A, column E, column I, if you click on that, it will highlight the whole column instead of just having to highlight it all separately. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. I'll click on column A, I'll hit Control, then I want their pre-test scores in column E and their post-test scores in column I. So now that that data is highlighted, I'm going to come up to Insert, and I want to insert a chart. Now, Google Sheets has gotten kind of smart, and it's going to just make a chart for you. And I actually really like this chart. It's kind of predicted the one that I would do. So it's got Sam, and then it has his pre-test score in blue and his post-test score in red. So that's kind of nice, but I'm going to go ahead and show you some ways that you can customize this. Here, it's kind of got you the chart editor. It pops up for you here with data. The x-axis is name, and so there's some different things you can do here if you wanted to switch some of that information, but I like the way that it's picked. But if you come up to customize the chart, you can actually choose a different chart background color. You can change the font. You can do a 3D, which is kind of nice. I kind of like the look of that, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. If you want to add some titles, you can go ahead and do that here. This is a chart title, and I'm going to say student, let's spell that correctly, student pre and post test scores. And it's just going to go ahead and put that right on the top for me. I've got the font size, it's auto. You know what I do want? It's centered, so I'm going to choose centered. I can change the text color. I really want this to be hot pink. Not that I really do, but that's just one example. I'm going to go ahead and put it back to black. You can change the axis, the legend. So there's a couple different things you can do here. If you wanted grid lines, right now it's auto. You can pick the color. You can pick where you want them. I want every 3, or I want maybe every 1. So you go ahead and you kind of choose those. When you're done, you just click on the X, and here's your chart. Say you wanted a different chart. You can come up to Edit. You kind of click here. You can resize it. When you go to Customize it, Chart Style, this is what I meant to show you when I was first here. Data, sorry. If you are here in data, I want you to go ahead and click chart column. So right now I have a column chart, but you can change it to line. That one doesn't really make sense with the information you're evaluating. I can do this, but that totally doesn't make sense either. So I'm just going to go back to my regular column that I had, because this one makes the most sense, where the pre-test and the post-test are their own separate bars and columns. So that's just some ways that you can use that information to create a chart. Go ahead and try it out.